I believe I've saved the best strategy for last, and this is sort of a way for you to do a quick check-in from time to time to see how you're doing with your organizational strategy. Now, obviously, if you're having trouble finding things, you know that maybe I'm not quite keeping up with my organization and I need to start over. I need to make an old stuff folder. I need to just file things away and I need to start over from scratch. And that's okay to do. But sometimes it may appear as though you're doing all right. But in actuality, you have a lot of loose files that just don't have homes, and eventually that's going to become clutter that you don't want to deal with. So a fun way to sort of check in with yourself is in the search bar that we just talked about. If you click up here and search for Untitled and hit enter, it will pull up any file that you have that either contains the word Untitled or that has the word Untitled in the title. And right now it looks like I have one presentation that's called Untitled. And one is not so bad. But if you do this and you find that you have slideshows and docs and sheets and a ton of stuff called Untitled, those are either files that are important that just don't have names, so you'll never know what they are, or they're files that you sort of opened up, decided that you didn't really need, and then closed instead of deleting them. So my tip to avoid this problem entirely is when you open up a presentation or a doc, the very first thing that you type, either at the top or in a slide on the first slide, the very first thing that you type is going to become the title. So always get in the habit of putting in some sort of title. This is a demo, so I'm just going to call it demo. And then if you click the title, it will automatically make the title of that whatever you typed into the title section. And the only reason that's not doing that for me now is because I've already saved this as Untitled Presentation. So get in the habit of doing that. And if you decide that you don't want this thing that you made, when you sort of go out of it, just go ahead and get into the habit of quickly deleting it. And then you won't have all these random untitled files on your Google Drive. So go ahead and search for that Untitled in the search bar, see how many you have, dig through them if you're afraid they might be things that you need, and then go ahead and get rid of the ones you don't want and title the ones that you do, and make sure that you know where you're saving them.